convoys carrying military-grade hardware pass near here to get to Fort Zancudo.
Convenient convoys are convenient.
Just trying to conversate.
Conversate. I wonder how often Trevor plays static on his TV. Can't be good for his energy bill, if he ever pays it. You know what? I have half a mind about scratching this in because Trevor probably doesn't pay his energy bill, but at the same time, it is a very potent. No, not potent. A very good observation. So I think we'll leave it. Yes, right.
Have fun, boys.
Oh, I'm going to make sure you don't
Stay out the lake.
We don't like this because it's over the top unrealistic. Yes, it's humorous, but that doesn't make it good.
No, Chuck. We can't deal with them yet. It's too many of them.
Franklin, like Disney princesses, is able to understand animals.
Oh!
None of the O'Neills are wearing a seatbelt, but all survived the horrific nosedive off a cliff.
I miss my family.
Oh, you're full of shit! All you ever did was ignore them, and now that they're gone, you miss them. F***ing incredible.
Trevor would be good at gaming sins.
You got me out here. You wrote me into your crazy world of bullshit. If it was lies, new age shit, and arguments about how good life used to be, I could have stayed my ass in Los Santos.
At this point of the game, Franklin's become a whiny arsehole.
That, work for everyone? Great. Let's go.
Now watch for 10 seconds as everyone walks out of the room.
All right, we all good? Let's hit them.
They got over there awfully quickly.
On the ground.
They knew the cops would come as soon as the alarm was sounded, so it seems to me it would have been a good idea to hold off triggering it for as long as possible. Of course, I don't rob banks.
Ever meet this alarm guy? Shoot him.
Alarm went off when there wasn't a robbery once. This is Boy Who Cried Wolfness gone mad.
Follow procedure.
Follow procedure. You know, that thing we've been practicing? Follow that. Don't do anything but follow procedure. Is it just me, or are there far too many cops for a town of this size? If we're wrong, let us know in the comments below, and we'll metaphorically redact a sin. In the world of Grand Theft Auto, miniguns reduce fences to dust.
You gotta be careful, buddy, all right? Because they are looking around these trains for illegals. And if you're mistaken, you'll be shot, amigo.
Very amusing.
More like very racist.
That is a frickin' lie!
Man who tortures people seems to have a problem dropping the bomb. 2 minutes of this is 2 minutes too much.
Thank you, federal government.
This game's anti-government bias is starting to get a bit annoying.
I want you to leave now.
Deborah shouts at Trevor instead of calling the police.
I could give a fuck what your fucking name is.
I think she meant to say that she couldn't give a
Bob taught me.
Bob! You people are not very f***ing nice!
GTA wusses out and doesn't show us the violence, even though it could have been really cool. Kingsman, anyone?
Trevor, man, you got all over yourself. You're all red. You got syrup?
What kind of syrup is red? If I were a simple-minded country bumpkin in the US of A, I would have guessed tomato ketchup.
I want to square things away with Merryweather, make sure the agency ain't coming back after us, and then do one last big score, and then you get to go back with your family.
Assuming that Michael's family will take him back.
You don't need to go all the way to North Yankton to find out what I can tell you over a couple beers back at my house. Come on, we'll order pizza.
You! Your pizza, everything it stands.
We can't go back to Michael even if we wanted to. Convenient shovel and pick is convenient. And then Trevor proceeded to dig a massive hole in the frozen ground without any assistance.
We have your lover.
They have no reason to suspect that Michael's Trevor's boyfriend. At least, their evidence is really flimsy.
Sonora Freeway, past Paleto Bay.
Lamar pronounces Polito incorrectly.
Past Paleto Bay.
The cop sounds more like a WWE announcer than a cop.
Now where the f is my money?
The best thing that could have happened to you in this situation has happened. He is going to hold your money, invest it in his Alpha Fund, and make the funds available to you at a time as the transfer will not induce any undue attention.
Which is a polite way of saying I'm getting robbed.
Franklin should be way more pissed off.
Hey, look, you seen Michael? Man, the contact he set me up with is holding out on the payment, dawg.
Huh. Let's see. His phone is offline. His credit cards aren't active. This is aberrant behavior. Last usage is for a flight to North Yankton. There was a signal from his cell back in Los Santos, but Now, nothing.
I get that Lester's a genius hacker, but he'd have to hack several different services to discover all this information, and he does that a bit too quickly.
We are women and we are free. We're bringing an end to the patriarchy.
Exercising at night? Outside? In this part of town? Bad idea, ladies.
I'm sending you an app for your phone. Michael's cell just came back online.
Currently hanging upside down Michael still has his cell phone. Currently hanging upside down Michael had a handgun, but he didn't use it until now.
I'd like to show you.
Car should be totaled.
Feels good, doesn't it?
Feels like I've finally done something with my life. Actually done something.
Associate producer is meaningless. It's like assistant secretary of the state.
Of course. I'm a man of my word.
I'm a man of my word.
Told you, Franklin, I ain't a good role model.
Yeah, whatever, dawg. It's either this or dealing dime bags. The bullets come cracking at your ass either way.
Franklin's inconsistent. Either he's pissed off because he feels like he's right where he was before, or he's all optimistic.
Get a job, 'cause I don't have the money to buy you a car.
Why not just steal him one? You've been doing it all game.
I had some really good work there, you
You didn't have it backed up to the cloud. We don't even care that the cloud didn't exist when this game was made. We're giving it a sin because she's such a bitch.
Let me ask you, back there with your mom, that went okay, didn't it?
Michael is now seeking a relationship advice from his video game playing, pot smoking, more likely than not porn addicted son.
No, it's not, Amanda, trust me. Nothing's beneath me.
No, normally there's a whore beneath you.
Oh, burn. Taking off a sin for that classic, wife burn. Sounds like rope burn, but different.
And that's really all the time we have.
But it was only a 2-minute session, you cock. They have the power of magically summoning really long ropes. Either that, or they have the power of hiding really long ropes really well.
What the you doing here, Tanisha?
I'm worried about Lamar. You gotta help him, Franklin.
We're all out of to give about Lamar.
I'ma come up to the unicorn and get horny on your office supply.
We don't know what that means, and we don't want to know.
Damn, man, way to keep a nigga down, my nigga. I mean, thank you. I guess it's payment for all the work a nigga put in for you getting them cars and shit, you know what I'm talking about?
Lamar is a more than asshole. We just saved his life, and he has the nerve to get down on Franklin for giving him money?
Man, don't be like that, dawg. 'Cause number one, I never got paid for them motherfucking cars. Number two, I saved your motherfucking ass. No matter how many times you and that tiny motherfucking brain of yours have tried to get us killed, I saved you, dawg.
Taking off a sin because Franklin would be good at gaming sins.
They came to my house, Lester. My house.
In my home! In my bedroom where my wife sleeps! Where my children come and play with their toys.
Let's do this!
This is surprisingly insecure for the Union Repository.
We concentrate beyond capacity, we can action a trans-dimensional escape.
Trans-dimensional escape? What the f*** is he talking about?
We did it! We did it! We did it!
We did it! We did it! We did it! Yay! Always team up.
Anybody else feel like that was a bit too easy?
So you're gonna A, listen to some 50 grand a year pension hunter, or B, a billionaire, who even the president lets finger his wife.
This asshole's fingered Michelle Obama. That's an image I didn't need in my head.
A, B, or C. Time's ticking, pal. Beep, beep, beep.
Sounds to me like time's beeping.
You're a resourceful guy getting past those trained killers. I need someone like you in my organization.
The CEO position's gonna be vacant real soon, Slick.
Wasn't sure whether it'd be better to add a sin because Trevor could hear this asshole from the trunk, or take away a sin because Trevor calls him Slick. Well, when in doubt. So I guess Trevor opened the trunk and gagged him since he was talking in the back?
Tell you one thing, T. I'm getting too old for this nonsense.
Taking off a sin for a really great and satisfying ending. Adding on a sin because Trevor's going to have to walk all the way back to Los Santos.
Thank you, federal government.
Make sure to like, subscribe, follow us on Twitter, and like us on Facebook and Google+. Post your thoughts in comments below. Also, if you haven't already, check out my book, Great New World. There's a link in the card, annotation, description, and in the comments. Thank you for watching, and have a fantastic day. Assuming that Michael's family will take him back. Oh. Got an email. I wonder who it's from. Whoop-de flippin' ding. What are you gonna do, bite me? Anyway. Assuming that Michael's family will take him back.